Good evening once again. It's another day, it's another week, another day with Scarecrow. As you always know, it's time to read, it's time to understand, it's time to get to know history, it's time to get to know things that are happening all over the world. It's time to know the realities of life. It's time to know where you came from, where you are now, and where you are going to. People don't take, people don't basically understand that. You should always know where you are, where you were, where you are now, and where you are going to. When you get to know where you were and where you are now, that will determine where you are going. So history tells it all. And people keep on saying that most history repeats itself depending on the situations at hand. I love to talk to Scarecrow when he dives deep into things of history. He dives deep into international news. Then he more or less limited to the continent. Then he makes you understand the realities of life. You should know this. It's another Friday, it's another Wednesday story, and I still remain your servant, Otabel Jr., and I'm here with the historian, Scarecrow. I keep on saying this. It doesn't matter what you think. What I think is that he is a historian, because the things he is doing, I can't do them. I can't memorize names and dates and stuff like that. I did accounting in school. I did accounting at the university, but I can't memorize dates, events, dates, names. I can't unless I write them down. So basically, Scarecrow has it. So he is a historian, whether you like it or not. He talks history, he does history, and he drinks history. So we are here with Scarecrow, and we're going to talk to him. We're going to talk to him about things of history. He has a bunch of things that he's going to explain to us. He has a bunch of things that he's going to explain to us. He has a lot of things that we have to know. So sit by your television set. Don't run away. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Scarecrow is seated to tell us things that are happening all over the world. Yeah. And I still remain your servant, Otabo. Good evening, Scarecrow.
Good evening, sir.
How has your week been, sir?
Yeah, it's always normal, Yeah.
Normal weeks.
Yeah,
Scarecrow doesn't
normal.
talk much about the things he does personally, but he does a lot. And at the right time, we do interviews, and it's basically about history, but we don't dive deep into his life. Sure. At the right time, we're going to do that for you to know what he does. That if somebody have that time to do all these things, and apart from that, he still have time to read, memorize names and dates, and make sure that he learns and brings some to our notice. I mean, he does extremely good, so we need to appreciate him. We at Radio Top Africa, we appreciate him a lot. So this is Radio Top Africa. We are streaming on all our media platforms. On Facebook is Radio Top Africa. On YouTube is Radio Top Africa. On TikTok is Radio Top Africa. We do it, and we do it better. And I keep on saying this, that we are the only standing online radio station in Hamburg, Germany. There is none. And we are proud of that. That we are the only, and I repeat it, only standing radio station in Hamburg. We just finished with the conversation. It was very good. Check on our platforms, on our Facebook platforms, and go and listen to the conversation with Sisi. We spoke about relationship dating today, and it was something else. We had a panel of not less than 4. So we had a strong panel today, and we discussed a lot. I was on the panel for some time and I left. The panel was so strong. We have the balance of Europe type of dating and Africa type of dating, and you need to learn a lot from it. Scarecrow, do you have any rebuttal as to what you did last week, and if there is any rebuttal you need to talk about it before we get into this week's show?
I think everyone was okay with the history of Nigeria.
Okay.
So I don't have anything to talk about. But this thing I just want to touch on it.
Okay.
About how President Mahama gave some equipment or materials to bus stop boys.
Oh yeah, the bus stop boys.
To other
Shout out to the bus stop boys. Man, you guys are doing good. You guys are doing extremely good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think it's good, but he can do much or more than that.
Okay.
Because
as to the things he gave.
Yes. Because sanitation can be a source of creating jobs for the youth of the country.
Sure.
You understand? So for me, I was thinking that he could have looked it in a bigger picture.
Okay.
So that we can set up some plans about how do you call it? Recycling plants.
Okay.
To recycle our plastics, our papers. You understand? So I was thinking that he's going to maybe invest heavily into the sanitation sector.
Okay.
In Ghana, because during his previous administration, from 2012 to 2016, even every last Saturday of the month was
sanitation
day, which was commenced by current chief of staff, Julius Debra. You understand? Yeah. So I don't know why, when you went to opposition for 8 good years, no one continued this kind of your policies you made. Okay. Like every ending of every month, Saturdays is a day of National Sanitation Day in Ghana. Yeah. It's to tell you that you have the idea and you have seen that there's more work to do in terms of sanitations in Ghana. You understand? Sure. So if you have this kind of idea, and today, by God willing, we have youth who have the heart of doing the voluntary work for Ghana by cleaning and weeding the congested places. You understand? Sure. So what you have to do is you have to use this opportunity to raise the youth on their feet so that the sanitation work can employ a lot of the youth. Okay. Rather than giving them wheelbarrows and brooms to sweep, it's not good. We have modern technology of sanitation work now all over the places. You understand? So I think he could have done better than doing this kind of things. So I was not impressed with what he did towards the sanitation program or the project. People were happy. Oh yes, because he gave. They believe that he has supported them and that he gave a lot. I know. For Ghana, everything you do, they will be happy about it. Even if you open a public toilet for a community, they will be happy about it. A whole chief will come there and support it. You know, it's like our minds, like we have mediocrity mindset. Okay. Because if I watch what happened in Nepal just yesterday, sure, and it didn't start from Nepal alone. In 2022, it started from Colombo, which is the capital of Sri Lanka. When the economy went down and there was a lot of mismanagement and corruption, they stood up against the government. Sure. And he was ousted. In 2024, the same thing happened in Bangladesh. Sheikh Hasina, she also flew to India. They gathered against her. You understand? Yeah. And 2025 is Nepal, Oli, Prime Minister Oli. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. But we Ghanaians, we don't have this kind of character. Okay. Because if you go to Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi, they have this kind of character. So they put their leaders on their toes. Okay. But Ghana, we do partisan demonstrations and protest. Can you bring us up to speed on what happened in Nepal? Okay. Somebody might not know. So bring us up to speed on what happened in Nepal. What happened in Nepal is that Oli, okay, he was a leader of the assembly from 2013. Okay. But he became the prime minister of Nepal in 2015. Okay. And he won election again in 2016. Okay. But he lost that election. He lost the majority. It was coalition like Germany here. The AFD, the SPD, the CDU, the CDS, they form a coalition so that you can have the majority of the parliament that you can rule. You understand? So the same thing happened in Nepal. But in 2016, we have some group of Indians in Nepal who wanted to also come to the parliament house. So Nepal was relying on India in terms of economic powers, because they were even importing oil and petroleum products from India.
That is Nepal.
Nepal. So in 2015, the government of India, Narendra Modi, he issued a statement that they should allow the ethnic or the group of Indians who are in Nepal to also enter into the parliament house, which didn't suit well with the prime minister Oli. So he blocked Nepal and Indians, how do you call it, bilateral relationship. Then he turns his eye to China
for support.
Yes, and because of that, in 2016, he lost the majority of the coalition. Instead of him to sit down or sit back, he sat back, but he never kept quiet. He fought hard and make sure that he will bribe a lot of leaders or the coalition parties, smaller parties, so that they can still vote for him again in 2017.
So leadership.
Yeah, so 2017 he came. He came 2017 again. And like it was the same thing. And the youth of the country also need fresh faces in the country, because he was born in 1952. He's old. Man. You understand? He's old and they want fresh faces. So there's one musician called Ben Lash. He was in Nepal. He's an activist. Like Ghana, the way we see Ralph, Oliver Bakavamawo.
He's like A+.
Yes.
In his days.
Yes, very good. He was a musician. Very good. You give me a good example. Like A+, he was a musician, then resigned from music and joined politics. So he is the 15th mayor of Kathmandu. Kathmandu is the capital of Nepal. And when he rose against the president that the constitution needs to be amended, they have to amend the constitution. When he said that, then they arrested him. So he was in prison. I think June, July, he was arrested. So he's in prison, and he's the voice of the youth. The youth listen to him, and even most of the youth are agitating that he should come and lead the country. So after when they arrest him, then the youth took to social media and started mobilizing themselves to come for the leader, the president or the prime minister. So when they were doing that, then the prime minister used his power to ban the 26 social media handles in Nepal. And apart from using the social media to mobilize the youth to stage a protest or demonstration, they also benefit from the social media, like Ghana, because there is no job, unemployment. So a lot of people is blogger. So when Lumba died, you see the front gate of his house. Everybody is using their phone to capture, to interview people there. That is very good. So it's the same thing that was happening in Nepal. They were benefiting from the social media, YouTube, Facebook, and the rest of them. So the government used his authority and banned the social media. And that triggered the anger of the youth. And they say, no, you have gone too far. This must come to an end. So that is the reason why they rose against him yesterday. And even the former prime minister, they burnt his house. Unfortunately,
the prime minister?
Yeah, the former prime minister. They burnt his house. And unfortunately, his wife was inside. So she was burnt alive.
Wow,
and
that
died.
is an uprising from the youth.
Yes, they also set fire in their parliament house.
Where decisions are made?
Yes. They set fire there. They destroy all state properties, which belong, not state properties that belongs to the state, but it's like ShopRite. We have a lot of big shops in Ghana which belongs to politicians. When they steal the money from the taxpayers' money, they use our names to go to Europe, IMF, World Bank, and take loans, and they invest the money in their private companies. That is what they do. So the youth have also monetized that. So they destroy all the properties which belongs to the politicians.
Relation to the politicians.
Yes. So that made the prime minister of Nepal resigned yesterday, including the president. He also resigned. You understand?
Because
so now
of the chasings of the youth.
Yes.
The uprising of the youth.
Now he has resigned. So now the military has come inside and they are trying to quiet down some things so that the youth will go back home.
Now, Scarecrow, you are a historian. Let's take it through this angle. Look at what has happened in Nepal. There is an uprising from the youth because they were denied what they want.
Sure.
In relation to Ghana, what do you think the youth of Ghana should do? Because you see, when you look at the economy of Ghana, when you look at the promises of the politicians and the things they tell the ordinary Ghanaian, and when they take power, the things they do, it is an opposite of exactly what they tell us.
Sure.
So, per the issues in Nepal, what are the lessons the ordinary Ghanaian should learn, and the ordinary steps the ordinary Ghanaian or the ordinary young Ghanaian should take from?
Ghana is suffering from some diseases. Not only Ghana, a lot of African countries, the youth. You see, the last time I came here, I said that when greed, ethnocracy, tribalism, nepotism, favoritism castrate a group of people, no matter how rich they are, they will never see the future. I want to repeat it again.
Repeat it again.
I said when greed, ethnocracy, tribalism, nepotism, favoritism, castrate a group of people, no matter how rich they are, they will never see the future. And tribalism is within a kind, whilst racism is against a kind. You understand? So the enemy within is always dangerous than the enemy outside. And because of this, the youth of Ghana don't have the country at heart. They love individuals. Mahama is good. Nanadu is good. I like this guy. I support this person. So even when people embezzle the taxpayers' money and the law is dealing with them, these politicians will go out and say that, oh, this government is hunting me. This government is threatening my life. But you are not the only person living in Ghana. You came to power and they want to do accountability. Because without accountability, you cannot move forward.
And you see, I'm at times shocked that in as much as every human being who wants to take a public office, he should know that there is definitely going to be a day of accountability.
Of course.
But when it's the day of reckoning for them to account, then they begin to hide behind political gimmicks and try to run away from these things. And I'm so shocked when politicians do that.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
I'm checking the details in Nepal.
Yes, that's what they do.
And Nepal is just a small country.
Yes, small country. So Ghana, we have lost our sight. We have made the politics. The politics has taken over us more than the love of the country. So as citizens of Ghana.
Scarecrow says that the country called Ghana, which has Greater Accra as the capital, which gained independence on 6 March 1957, that country has lost its focus. And that we are blinded by the average politicians. Who I mean, I don't know whether it is cataract or it is short-sighted or long-sighted. We are blinded by that aspect, and that we are misleading the country, and the country is also going into a ditch. Those are the words of Scarecrow. Scarecrow, let's go.
So for Ghana to move forward, we need to throw away all these things that are outlined: greediness, ethnocracy, tribalism, nepotism, favoritism. That is when Ghana can move forward. That is when the citizens of Ghana can behave like the citizens of Kenya. So if you come to Europe here, the East Africans, they don't travel like we, the West Africans. They travel for only education. They come here, study, and they go back to their country.
For greener pastures.
Yes.
This is what Osei Kojo writes. The ordinary young Ghanaian is too political. The reason we are still where we are, I don't know whether you agree or disagree with him. He says that the ordinary young Ghanaian is too political. The reason we are still where we are. Until the mindset changes, let's forget it. And he says this again. And all these stuffs, at the end of the day, the ordinary youth loses, yet defends all their nonsense. Do you agree with him?
Yes.
Okay.
I agree. Is it on TikTok? I want to see where you read the message.
I read it on Facebook.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I agree with him because if you look at the way we are supporting our politicians, we supposed to hold their legs to fire, to put them on their toes. But rather we, the youth, are supporting them. You are
fool and to misbehave.
Yes, you have employed the politician. You paid him every month, and you are still protecting him when he does wrong things or he's mismanage the taxpayers' money. How can you do such a thing? How do you expect that you have employed somebody, the person is not doing the right thing, then you are still supporting this kind of things?
Maybe these young guys are also giving money to do such things.
But how much? How much? And for how long can you continue to do this? We need to put Ghana first. You understand? The people of Sri Lanka, they put their nations first. When they saw that the economy was not good for the country, they stood up and fight for the country, not for individuals. Because Nana Akufo-Addo, he will die, he will go. Mahama will die and go. But Ghana will be there for everybody.
Even if they don't die, Akufo-Addo ruled for 8 years.
Yes.
And he's not there now.
Yeah.
He's enjoying his life elsewhere.
Yeah.
I saw him in a new BM, a latest model.
Yes.
And the ordinary Ghanaian is still suffering.
And one thing I always feel sad about Ghanaians is that, anytime there's demonstration, even during the demonstration to stop the Galamsey, the new force, Nana Kwame Bediako, he said he doesn't support violent demonstration.
Okay.
And most of the leaders of the demonstrators, they are charged with treasons. People like Oliver Bakavama, when he said that when they passed the e-levy, he will stage a coup in Ghana.
Yeah.
He was arrested when he was coming from UK.
Okay.
You understand? So Nana Kwame Bediako used this against the youth, that he don't support violent demonstrations, and he's also sponsored by some political parties.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, have you seen any demonstration in Ghana and the state property has been destroyed before?
No. Ghanaians demonstrate, but we don't do that.
Very good. Look at what happened in Kenya. They went to their parliament house and set fire in the parliament house.
And even Nepal's one that you are telling me right away.
Yes. They beat the foreign minister. They even killed the former prime minister's wife. They burned the house. The wife was inside. But what I've seen in Ghana is that after every elections, there is always fire outbreaks in Ghana.
Exactly. You are making a point.
Because when during this 2024 election, they set fire in Saglime housing project.
Yeah.
Saglime was burnt after the elections.
Sure.
KJTR market was burnt after the elections.
Yeah.
Cantonment was burnt after
even
the elections.
Cantonment burnt was the first to burn.
Yes. Kaswa market was burnt to ashes.
Yeah, and even currently, Krofo market is on fire.
Yes, and this didn't happen during demonstrations or protests in Ghana.
Sure.
It happened after a peaceful or I don't know, after a peaceful election.
I don't know what Cheddar said. To me, as you rightly said, does it make sense?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Because even Ghana, we had our name Ghana through demonstration.
Yes.
Because we demonstrated a lot before we even had our independence.
And do you know the reason why I'm not with him, or I don't support him, and I will not support him any day? When he came first on TikTok, I was on a guest on TikTok.
Okay.
And the first question I asked him that, Nana, you did convention when you want to bring this man, PLO Lumumba from Kenya.
Yeah.
Peter Obi of Nigeria. Dr. Arikana Shomoru of Zimbabwe. Julius Malema of South Africa.
Yeah.
The program was cancelled, and they said order from above.
Yeah.
His spokesperson, Shalima or whatever they call her,
was arrested.
She was arrested and deported back to Belgium.
Because they said she has no documents.
Good. And he was also booked to have an interview on GTV. It was also cancelled, order from above. And they also brought a report that he owns the GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority, that from 2013 to 2017
he hasn't paid
his taxes.
Yeah.
So I put all these things together and I asked him that, Nana, are you sure? Because from even the beginning, look at how they are treating you. Are you sure that your name is going to be appeared on the ballot paper?
He will tell you yes.
He said, okay, for like how they have treated him, he's not voiced out, he's not angry. But if his name doesn't appear on the ballot paper, then the youth of Ghana should rise. If you say the youth of Ghana should rise, that means we should do a demonstration of protest to support you, because if your name does not come on the ballot paper, then the youth of Ghana must rise. But when the youth of Ghana rise against bad leadership, because Galamsey is destroying our water bodies and our water, you came and you supported the sitting president.
Cheddar, you have a news here. You have a missed call here.
Cheddar came and supported the sitting president, that the demonstration is sponsored by some political parties in Ghana. And even the leaders of the demonstrators, some of them are charged with treasons. But I've not seen any demonstration in Ghana that is violent. Look at Kenya. Like I said, they burnt the parliament house. Look at Bangladesh. Go to this thing, Colombo in Sri Lanka capital. Look at this Nepal. Just yesterday. They beat people. They burnt parliament house. They burnt state properties. I've never seen a protest or demonstration in Ghana whereby the youth of Ghana are destroying the state properties.
We don't do that. We basically don't do that.
But what I've seen is that after every elections, then there will be fire outbreaks in Ghana.
I think one of these days, some of the youth will inch into Ghana and will contest for presidency. I know that we understand ourselves and we understand the system far better. Because if we sit for these old men to dictate the pace for us, they find ways and means of selling our destiny, wiping away our destiny, and throwing our destinies away. Scarecrow has something to say. You know, one guy said that, truth be told, all what Scarecrow is saying is true. But the truth is, even Ghanaians abroad who live in good systems rather support the leaders back home because of partisan politics. It's really, really worrying. Until the mindset changes, these leaders will continue milking us. How on earth will a minister of education, for example, has his kids enroll in private schools which they pay tuition fee in dollars? Why can't their kids go to the government schools they are building or steering the affairs?
I like that comment. It's very good. When Anadu came, he said he wants to do free education.
Sure.
Now the education is in Ghana is so good that we even have free education, but none of his children or his relatives,
his grandchildren,
his grandchildren were schooling in Ghana. You understand? They always say that, oh, our health systems are good. We have brought one district, one ambulance. Nanadu brought ambulance to Ghana, but when they are sick, they fly to abroad. You understand?
It might be because they are Article 72 holders.
But even if, let's say, Kojo Banredu from Asante Achim North.
I know him very well.
He died in South Africa.
Sure.
Major retired Courage Kwashiga. He was a health minister.
Yeah.
But when he was sick, he ran to Israel. And he died in Israel in 2010.
Sure.
Boachie Jako, Lydia Hassan, he also died in UK 2018.
Sure.
So it's to tell you that leadership by example. They are showing us example that all our hospitals are death trap.
Now even the current vice president got sick.
Yes.
And he was flew all the way to.
No, Poku. I mean, for that lady, I don't think she's even fit safe. She's still sick because I don't even see her. I don't see her. I don't even know if we have vice president in Ghana.
We have.
Are you sure we have?
Yes.
Then we are not seeing her. We need to see her because government positions are meant for vibrant and young and energetic people, not people who are sick. If a nation is leading by a sick leader, then the country is sick. The country is sick automatically. You understand?
That is our problem.
Because if the driver who is driving the car is sick, the car cannot move.
Sure.
We need a healthy, a vibrant, and a young and a critical thinker leader to lead the country.
Sure.
Not people like this lady. I'm not against her, but I'm sorry when I see her picture and all these things. It's like we vote for charlatans and jokers, and we expect different results. How can you do this and expect different results? You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You understand?
I think we are streaming now on TikTok page.
Okay.
I think so. So can producer confirm? Are we streaming on TikTok? I think so. I think so. So our friends and okay, our producer said we are not yet. Okay, producer said it's not yet. He's still working out on it to get us on TikTok. We are now on YouTube rather. We are on YouTube rather and Facebook. He's working to get us on TikTok. So Scarecrow, let's roll. So will it be bad if our leaders or our young guys rise up with an uprising? You know, demonstrations, as you rightly said, they are not to because in the previous government, Ralph and Co did a lot of demonstrations.
Sure. Just to
hammer or just to send their messages across.
Sure.
Will it be bad? Or as people are rightly saying that Muhammad just came and it's less than a year, so they should wait. Will it be bad that people stage demonstrations now to hammer our case across like what was done in Nepal, or they should wait for 1 year before they start demonstrating?
No, we don't have time for demonstration.
Okay.
Every time is good for demonstration. Whenever you see that the leadership of the country is not good, you have right to demonstrate. So we don't have to wait. But you know, it's like the youth of Ghana, we don't read. We are not much informed.
We don't read.
Yes, we are not much informed. So the last time I met one guy who lives in Canada.
Okay.
And he was telling me that no leader can rule Ghana without going to IMF.
Okay. He believes in that.
He believes that. You have to borrow before you can develop a nation. So I went on that platform and I said, no, I know John Pubu Magufuli, who was elected in 2015. He never take a cedi from IMF, Kobo, Naira.
And he ruled well.
He was able to restore 6 aircraft into the Tanzania Airlines. Ghana Airways collapsed in 2004. We have been to IMF 17 consecutive times.
17 times?
Yes,
in and out?
Since independence. All our roads are single lanes. All our hospitals are death trap. You understand?
Sure.
But every day we have people who are ready to spend money to lead the country. They can kill millions to make billions to lead the country. So you see, when it's during the politics or during election time, see the greediness in their faces.
They are so aggressive.
Yes.
To the extent that they can even kill.
Oh, to win power at all cost, they must win. So for me, I think even MPP and NDC, they have something in common that they cannot reveal it out unless maybe a different party comes to power. Then we can see the truly colors of MPP and NDC.
So you are advocating for a different party in power?
Yes.
So that at least you think he would do something different?
Yes. Because it's MPP and NDC and Abu Jinapo.
Yeah.
John Jinapo. One is in MPP,
siblings, yeah.
One is in MDC. Osafo Mafo and Ajay Mafo, one is MPP member and one is NDC member.
Yeah.
So you scratch my back, I scratch your back.
And even the current National Youth Employment Boss, Malik Basintali,
yes,
has most of his siblings also with NPP.
Yes, Malik Basintali. And that Malik Basintali, for me, I don't blame him because it's President Mahama who appointed him. But the truth of the matter is that President Mahama, God has given him a lot of opportunities to make Ghana a great country. Do you know the reason I'm saying that?
No.
He became assemblyman.
Mm-hmm.
He became an NP before becoming a vice president.
Mm-hmm.
And through that, he
became even a minister for communication.
Yes. It's even appointment. I just want...
the ones he was voted for.
Yes. And nobody can change it. You understand?
Sure.
So when President Mahama became a vice, he so lucky for him, he became a president. When President Mills died...
He left home one morning as a vice president.
Yes.
And he returned back home as a president.
Thank you. In 2012, when President Mills died. So the ancestors of our land has given him enough time to assess himself and build the nation. But he doesn't know this. I'm not a Jewish prophet, but I want to tell President Mahama that the spirit of Ghana, they like him so much.
Yeah.
That is why he even lost the elections in 2016.
And they still brought him back.
Yes, they don't want him to lead the 8 years so that he will go forever. So the spirit of the land, because of the mess he created from 2012 to 2016, Dumso, Jida, Sada, Isophoton, we packed money. That's why I always like. You see, the last time I told you that among the Fourth Republic, I like President Mills.
Yeah, you said it.
Because during his regime or during his term as president in 2009, Ghana went to the Under-20 World Cup.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about football.
Okay. President Mills also bring single spine salary. He brought a lot of reforms. He even set up Constitution Review Committee so that we can amend our constitution. To me, Scarecrow, in this Fourth Republic, President Mills, to me, is the best.
He's the best.
Yes, because he was having Ghana at heart. When he came in 2009, in terms of economy, in terms of everything, he was ahead. Just from 2009 to 2012, he was ahead of Mahama, who has been in power from 2012 to 2016 and still now in power. And I can testify this. I'm not just saying it.
Scarecrow, it seems like you don't like President Mahama.
I like him, but the way that our ancestors have given him the chance and he's still messing up things, I'm sorry. The love is going away from me. I have to tell him the gospel truth. I don't hate him. Because if you watch President Mills, when he took over, he tried to bring back the birthday of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah.
21st of September. It was the centenary of Osajifo.
But let me chip in this. Mm-hmm. On 21st of September, Radio Top Africa, we are going to celebrate. It's a Sunday. We are going to celebrate the birthday of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I learned he will be 116 years.
Sure.
On the 21st of this month.
Sure.
So wherever you are, tell a friend that on the 21st of September, we're going to allow call-ins. We're going to ask questions as to the things you know about Osajifo. If you rightly say the truth or if you rightly answer those questions, there will be a special package for you. So on the 21st, it's a Sunday. You will not be going anywhere. Immediately after church, we'll come live on all our media channels. So as and when the questions are posed, whoever calls in and answers them rightly, you have a special package from Radio Top Africa. Scarecrow, let's go.
So President Mills, like I said, he brought back the birthday of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Not only that, he also created the 2 cedis, the currency.
Okay.
Before we were not having 2 cedis, but he created the 2 cedi paper.
Okay.
To put only Osajifo's picture on it. Because it was the centenary of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Oh, okay.
And not only that, he went to Ethiopia, Addis Ababa,
sure,
and tell the leaders there that they should watch or look at what Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah did for Africa and Africans and the blacks across the globe. His effort when he tries to unite the whole of Africa. The clarion call of unity started from Ghana's independence.
Because he's an Nkrumahist. Maybe.
Yes. And everybody who is an Nkrumahist is a good leader, like a champion. He was a good leader because he was an Nkrumahist. apart from Osajifo, anywhere you follow, you are going the wrong direction. That's the gospel truth.
Osajifo, Dr.
Kwame
Nkrumah.
African's man of the millennium.
He's African man of the millennium.
Yes.
And that Scarecrow says that anywhere you follow, if you don't follow the path of Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, you are dead and damp.
Sure. So President May said that, and they all agreed with him. Even Haile Selassie, the emperor of Ethiopia, who was ousted in 1974 by Mengistu Haile, they didn't even agitated for his statue to be placed in the front of the African Union.
Okay.
But they supported Osajifo because they know the key role he played in the United States of Africa movement and the Pan-Africanism movement. There's this professor in Kenya, Ali Mazrui. He died a few years ago. He said when he talked about the unity of Africa and the Pan-Africanist movement, several names comes to mind. Names such as Haile Selassie of Ethiopia, names such as Julius Kambara Nyerere of Tanzania, names such as Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa of Nigeria, names such as Nelson Holisasa Mandela, but there is no name which is greater than the Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana.
Scarecrow, you know something? Was it yesterday? The Black Stars of Ghana played Mali.
Sure.
And we all saw the
World Cup
scoreline and everything, the World Cup qualifiers. Can you give us a breakdown of what the Black Stars of Ghana is? How it was formed? How Osajifo, in his wisdom and foresight, made the Black Star a big name in Africa and the world at large?
You know, anytime I talk about Ghana football, then I feel sad. I feel very, very sad because Ghana, wow. We were the first African nation to win the African Cup of Nations.
Pick your pen, pick your papers, and if you know that history is being distorted, you can call in the officers of radio or the studios of Radio Top Africa to either confirm or challenge it. Pick your pen and papers. Scarecrow is giving history as to Black Stars in relation to Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Scarecrow, let's go.
So, before independence, we had the Goku's 11.
Okay.
Goku's 11. Yeah, and when we had independence, 6th of March 1957, then we changed from Goku's 11 to Black Stars.
Okay.
So it was Osajifo who actually named the national team Ghana Black Stars.
Oh, Scarecrow, you are telling me something. That the same Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah that we know, changed the name to Ghana Black Stars.
Sure.
Okay.
Because the Black Stars, he took from Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey formed UNI, the Black Star Liner. He's the Black Star Liner. And the Black Star Line, he formed it, I think, 1919.
Okay.
And it collapsed in 1922.
Okay.
So Marcus Garvey, like he bought a ship and named the ship Black Star Line.
Okay.
That is the ship they will put all the diasporas like Luther King, Malcolm X, them inside. Then they will bring them to Africa.
Okay.
And they will develop Africa. And that ship is called Black Star Line.
Okay.
So it's a foundation of the United States of Africa.
Okay.
But it was only Osajifo who initiated the Black Star in Africa.
Okay.
So after our independence, you could see that Ghana shipping line, he named it Ghana Black Star Line.
Okay.
Before 66, we were having 19 cargo ships.
19 cargo ships?
Yes. 19 cargo ships called Black Star Line. And he named that, today we call it Independence Square. It was also called Black Star Square.
Yeah, that one I knew it.
So, and he also put the Black Star also in the middle of our flag. So he named our national team the Ghana Black Stars. So it got a nickname when we conquered Africa in 1965, the Black Star of Africa. That was the nickname of Ghana Black Star.
Okay.
So when after our independence, this man, Ohinijan,
he was late Ohinijan.
Yes, he was born on 29th January 1924.
He was named after, I think
Accra Sports Stadium
was named
after Osajifo built Accra Sports Stadium,
and the Gans rose up against it.
Yeah, but today they still change it to Ohinijan.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was the first director of sports, like today GFA.
Okay.
He was born on 29th January 1929.
1929.
Yes.
No, Scarecrow, this one, I'll check it.
Check it. 29th January 1924. Yeah.
Scarecrow says that
29th January 1924.
Ohinijan was born on 29th January 1924.
Yes,
1924. Please, can you at home
29th January 1924. Yeah.
Or the night, write your answers on our Facebook page, and let's see whether Scarecrow is trying to dodge or is trying to say things that are not true. Let's go, Scarecrow.
So Ohinijan was born on 29th January 1924 at Ebri.
Okay.
Yeah. He went to Ebri Methodist School before coming to Accra Academy.
Okay.
1943 he completed Accra Academy. So Ohinijan, his father was a cocoa farmer. I don't want to talk about him too much. I just want to focus on the Ghana football.
So Ohinijan was born on 29th January 1924. And he died on 26th of March
1987.
1987.
So
wow.
Am I right or wrong?
You are right. Let's go.
Thank you so much. So Ohinijan, he became the general secretary of Ghana Amateur Football Association. That time,
and you even mentioned that he was the first
director of sports.
Yeah, it's also true.
Yes, I'll come there. I want to start from his beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the general secretary to our football.
Okay.
So he managed Ghana football with this guy, Richard Akwe. Richard Akwe was the general secretary or administrator for Ghana football.
Okay.
During the Gold Coast era.
Okay.
So after independence, then Osajifo, I don't know where he met Ohinijan. He met Ohinijan and they talked, and he said Ohinijan is having so much ideas he has never seen some before. To him, Osajifo.
So for Osajifo to tell somebody that person has ideas, that means that Ohinijan was he was a break.
So he wanted to set up an office called Central Organization of Sports,
okay.
COS. That time, today we call it Sports, Ministry of Sports and Youth and Sports. In Osajifo,
it's not even now Ministry of Youth and Sports. It's now Ministry of Sports and Recreation.
Ghana. So Osajifo's time, it was Central Organization of Sports. It was Ministry of Sports together with National Sports Council.
Okay.
So it was COS. And he wanted somebody who is excellent and brilliant to host that office.
Okay.
You understand? Because it's through education and sports. It was very sensitive position. So when he has the meeting with Ohinijan, then he saw that Ohinijan is having administrative mindset.
Okay.
So he told him that he wants to employ him, but he does not have power to appoint him. He must go through Parliament so that he can be vetted through Parliament. And if he passed through the vetting, then he will appoint him as the director of.
Okay.
So Ohinijan went through Parliament for vetting, and he passed with distinction.
Now the man has ideas. So Kwame Nkrumah knew
that
Ohinijan would never fail.
So Ohinijan passed with distinction. Somebody who is not a politician, but he passed with distinction. So when he passed, then Osajifo made him the director of sports. When we say you are the director of sport, that means including table tennis,
everything,
badminton, boxing,
volley,
javelin, volley, field and track.
So like now GOC. Yeah?
Yes.
Ghana Olympic Committee.
Everything was handed to Ohinijan, and he did everything perfectly. Ohinijan.
Okay.
So CK Jemfi Charles Kumi Jemfi.
He was late CK Jemfi.
Yes. He was playing for Accra House of Folk that time, and he was their captain.
Okay.
From 1956 to 1960. So Ohinijan, when he became the administrator of for GFA, it was Ghana Amateur Football Association, GAFA.
Okay.
GAFA. So he became the administrator. So he organized Ghana's first national league in 1958. 1958. You can write it down. Yeah, Ghana First National League was organized in 1958.
Okay, by then, that was when the league started.
Yes, they started the National League after our independence. So they had sponsorship from Germany. Even that time, Germany was divided.
Okay.
Yeah. So the coach of the national team was called George Akins. Yeah.
George Akins.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first.
You can check. The name Kinsley or something like that. He was the first national team coach, but they groomed CK Jemfi, Charles Kumi Jemfi, to come and take over from him. So when Ohinijan became the director of sports in 1960, then he talked to Osajefo, and they sent Charles Kumi Jemfi, CK Jemfi, who was playing for Accra House of Folk, to come and play for professional football in Germany, Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Okay.
That time Germany was divided. We have the East Germany and the West Germany. The West Germany. The West was supported by America, and the East was supported by communist Russia and China. So CK Jemfi was the first black man to play a professional football in Germany.
CK Jemfi, the late legendary CK Jemfi, he was the first man to travel by plane and come to Europe, specifically Germany.
Sure.
To come and play professional football. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So he played 1 year as a player and also trained as a coach to come and take over Black Stars. So because of Ohinijan's like his ideology and his thinking, Ghana got the right to host the 1963 African Cup of Nations.
Oh, okay.
So
that is a league being formed immediately after elections.
Yes.
In a short time.
Yes.
Okay, then things were right.
He also tried to succeeded in bringing sponsorship from Germany to come and sponsor Ghana's FA Cup. He also organized the FA Cup in Ghana. Yes, he did that. So Ohinijan was very, very administrator. Yeah, so he gets sponsorship for our Premier League, our FA Cup. So we're not poor. You understand? Like today, we cannot even give somebody like man of the match. We cannot even award them properly. You know, we give them standards and all this stuff. Sometimes toothpaste. You understand?
Scarecrow,
yes,
the historian.
So Ohinijan, when they lobby and they won the right, the hosting right to host the African Cup of Nations in 1963. In 1960, this is the history of Black Stars.
Okay.
Osajefo formed Rare Republicans.
That one I heard it.
Rare Republicans.
Rare Republicans, yeah.
It was also called Osajefo's Own Club. OOC.
Yeah.
OOC.
Osajefo's Own
Club. Yeah. And you can only join Rare Republicans by a call from Ohinijan.
So do you think that is the reason why people thought Kwame Nkrumah was a dictator or something?
No.
Okay.
He wasn't a dictator.
We'll get to that.
He wanted to build the Ghana Black Stars a formidable team.
Okay.
So that it can conquer every nation in Africa. So he formed the OOC. Osajefo's Own Club. He wants to put his discipline, his commitment, his patriotic, his nationalist into the players. That is why he formed
Osajefo's Own Club.
Yes, Osajefo's Own Club. It was formed in 1960 after we became Republic, 1st July.
Okay.
So when he formed the Rare Republicans, like I said, you can only join by a call. But like you said, it also brought a lot of crisis and chaos in Ghana. Because this is how he formed the club. After the league season, he picks 2 best players
from every
club,
team.
from every team or club, yes. So people like Baba Yara, when they pick him from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, it was not easy. It became a fight.
Because it was a force to reckon with. Yes,
and Baba Yara was also their key player. You understand?
Sure.
But Osagyefo wanted to form the Ghana national team because they were the players. Baba Yara was more than Ronaldo. So
okay.
Yeah, so people like Edward Akwa, Kofi Pare, Osei Kofi, Aduodamite. These are the players I'm talking about who formed. Osagyefo used to form the first national team. Wobafo Simfum, Dogomoro.
Go na me.
Yes. Brian Bene Champon. A lot. You know, so when Osagyefo formed the Red Republicans, they were playing the league so that they can be fit to play the competitions
so
in the continent.
But you are still in the league.
Yes.
Because he wants to form a common team for Ghana.
Yes, but even when they win the league, they don't take the cup. When they become first on the league table, the second team will take the cup.
Okay, because he has selected your best player.
Yes. But the only cup they can only win was the FA Cup.
Okay.
The FA Cup. So they normally win the FA Cup.
Okay.
So in 1963, to host the AFCON, Osagyefo was not having confidence in the players that they can win the African Cup of Nations on the Ghana soil. And that time he bought the cup for Ghana 1963 tournament.
Course.
He bought the cup because another country won the trophy and take the trophy already. So Osagyefo bought the cup. So he doesn't want any country to come and take the trophy.
Away, yeah.
You understand? That time Egypt was called United Arab Republic. It was not called Egypt. You understand? So they came. And before 1963, because Osagyefo was not having confidence, he invited Real Madrid, the Los Blancos, to come.
Which Real Madrid?
Real Madrid, Spain,
the
Santiago
Spanish?
Bernabeu, yes.
Okay.
Real Madrid to come to Ghana and play friendly match with the Ghana Black Stars.
Wow.
And that time, Madrid was on top form. That time, they won the La Liga in Spain. And they also won the European
Faith Ministries opposite Backlist Arena, Hamburg, Friday 19th September at 6 p.m., Saturday 20th September at 10 a.m.
Let's get on a commercial break for just a minute so that Scarecrow takes some water. I'll be with you.
And registration. Also follow Prophet AA Prempeh on all social media platforms. Hamburg, are you ready?
Prophesy on you. Anywhere they are waiting for your bad news, it will be a good news. When they are waiting for your shame, they will see your honor. When they are waiting for your embarrassment, they will see God's glory.
Germany, it is time now. The Unveiling Mysteries prophetic tour with Prophet AA Prempeh is coming to Hamburg for 3 power-packed days. Come and encounter divine revelation, healing, and prophetic insights. Venue: Central Faith Ministries, opposite Backlist Arena, Hamburg. Friday 19th September at 6 p.m., Saturday 20th September at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Sunday 21st of September at 11 a.m. The mysteries of the kingdom are about to be unveiled. Don't miss your moment. Visit www.prophetprempeh.org for more information and registration. Also follow Prophet AA Prempeh on all social media platforms. Hamburg, are you ready?
Greetings from Hamburg. My name is Teresa Edu from Akwaba Travel and Tours Hamburg. If you want holiday packages, you are free to come to our office. If you want tickets all over the world, our ticket sales is global. You can also follow on us for visa services, and for our Ghanaian fellows, you can apply Ghana passports here in our office, Vansbecker to say 15C. We are the U-Bahn station, Vatinal. You can also reach us per telephone +4917641627723. Email us at info@aquaba-tours.com. Visit our website www.aquabatravelandtours.com. Thank you.
It's the Top and Ghana Music Awards Europe 2025.
Ghana Music Awards.
Host city, Belgium. Ghent. This is another tightest event of the year.
Ghana Music Awards.
Coming on live on the 20th of September. Artist on the beat. Kwame Eugene. Joyce Blessing.
On the Ghana Music Awards Europe.
Safo Newman. Mabel Ocho. Kwesi P. And Rob Father. Venue. Theatre Zell Lederbeck.
A top Ghana Music Award.
7 p.m. red carpet and 9 p.m. for the main show. Grab your tickets now. Tickets are available on www.gmaeu.com.
It's all about the Ghana Music Award Europe 4th edition, and your rockstar Kwame is going to be there. So be there, pull up in your numbers, come, let's chill and have some rockstar fun together. It's on the 20th of September inside Belgium, Gent at Ledbeck Theatre. See you soon. Come, let's chill. We didn't come here to play. When you pull up in your balance,
I don't mind that Uber driver. I go fit by that Uber. Oh my God, pardon me money, cow. Let me up.
To learn. Top Africa is working tirelessly to change this reality by establishing government-supported schools in communities such as Tongochita and Agotife. These schools are more than just buildings. They represent hope, opportunity, and the chance for a brighter future. But to complete them, we need your support. With your help, we can furnish the classrooms with essential items, desks for students and teachers, whiteboards for lessons, and other vital supplies. Every contribution, no matter how small, brings us closer to making quality education accessible for these children. Please consider donating through the PayPal link provided at the end of this video. Your generosity can shape young minds and transform lives. Together, we can make a real impact. Thank you all. Education is a powerful tool for change, yet many children in rural areas in Ghana face challenges that threaten their right to learn. Top Africa is working tirelessly to change this reality by establishing government-supported schools in communities such as Tongochita and Agotife. These schools are more than just buildings. They represent hope, opportunity, and the chance for a brighter future. But to complete them, we need your support. With your help, we can furnish the classrooms with essential items, desks for students and teachers, whiteboards for lessons, and other vital supplies. Every contribution, no matter how small, brings us closer to making quality education accessible for these children. Please consider donating through the PayPal link provided at the end of this video. Your generosity can shape young minds and transform lives. Together, we can make a real impact. Thank you all. Education is a powerful tool for change, yet many children in rural areas in Ghana face challenges that threaten their right to learn. Top Africa is working tirelessly to change this reality by establishing government-supported schools in communities such as Tongochita and Agotife. These schools are more than just buildings. They represent hope, opportunity, and the chance for a brighter future. But to complete them, we need your support. With your help, we can furnish the classrooms with essential items, desks for students and teachers, whiteboards for lessons, and other vital supplies. Every contribution, no matter how small, brings us closer to making quality education accessible for these children. Please consider donating through the PayPal link provided at the end of this video. Your generosity can shape young minds and transform lives. Together, we can make a real impact. Thank you all. Education is a powerful tool for change. Yet, many children in rural areas in Ghana face challenges that threaten their right to learn. Top Africa is working tirelessly to change this reality by establishing government-supported schools in communities such as Tongochita and Agotife. These schools are more than just buildings. They represent hope, opportunity, and the chance for a brighter future. But to complete them, we need your support. With your help, we can furnish the classrooms with essential items, desks for students and teachers, whiteboards for lessons, and other vital supplies. Every contribution, no matter how small, brings us closer to making quality education accessible for these children. Please consider donating through the PayPal link provided at the end of this video. Your generosity can shape young minds and transform lives. Together, we can make a real impact. Thank you all. Education is a powerful tool for change. Yet, many children in rural areas in Ghana face challenges that threaten their right to learn. Top Africa is working tirelessly to change this reality by establishing government-supported schools in communities such as Tongochita and Agotife. These schools are more than just buildings. They represent hope, opportunity, and the chance for a brighter future. But to complete them, we need your support. With your help, we can furnish the classrooms with essential items, desks for students and teachers, whiteboards for lessons, and other vital supplies. Every contribution, no matter how small, brings us closer to making quality education accessible for these children. Please consider donating through the PayPal link provided at the end of this video. Your generosity can shape young minds and transform lives. Together, we can make a real impact. Thank you all. Education is a powerful tool for change. Yet, many children in rural areas in Ghana face challenges that threaten their right to learn. Top Africa is working tirelessly to change this reality by establishing government-supported schools in communities such as Tongochita and Agotife. These schools are more than just buildings. They represent hope, opportunity, and the chance for a brighter future. But to complete them, we need your support. With your help, we can furnish the classrooms with essential items, desks for students and teachers, whiteboards for lessons, and other vital supplies. Every contribution, no matter how small, brings us closer to making quality education.
Welcome back. I still remain your servant, Otabel Jr., and I'm here with the historian Scarecrow. He talks about things of life. He talks about history, he talks about political history, and he relates them to our daily lives. Scarecrow, we're talking about Osagyefo's own.
Yeah.
Osagyefo's own.
Real Republicans.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you were saying that Osagyefo picked up the players who were performing in various clubs.
Sure.
And he brings them together to form the Osagyefo's own.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after our when Ghana became republic in 1960,
okay,
then he formed Real Republicans.
Okay.
OOC. But like I said, you can only join Real Republicans by a call from Mohinijan.
Okay.
So when they call you to the club, they tell you that among all the peoples in Ghana,
okay,
that time we were about 6 to 7 million population. So he said, among all the peoples in Ghana, you are so lucky to be called to join the Ghana national team.
Wow.
And you are ambassadors of football in Ghana.
Wow.
You are like a president like me. You are representing Ghana in football. The country is taking over your accommodations, your food, transportation, everything. They also give you money, your medical care, everything. What we need from you is commitment and patriotism.
So, okay.
So this is what he developed in the youth that time. That is why they were not envy about money. They know they are ambassadors. So the Black Stars players were the only people who goes to him without having an appointment with Osagyefo.
Okay.
Yes, they can go to him if they are in need of anything.
That means that he had the Black Star at heart.
Hey, number one of the OAU conference meeting, he said that if he was he's going to be lead as the African Union or the president of the United States of Africa, he can use football to unite the whole Africa. You understand? So he formed the Real Republicans in 1960. So when he formed that Real Republicans, then he made C.K. Jemfi. Like I said, he was playing for Accra House of Folk from 1956 to 1960. Then he sent him to Germany here to come and play for Fortuna Düsseldorf as a player and also train as a coach, so that he can take over from the previous coach of the Ghana Black Stars. So C.K. Jemfi came to Germany, played 1 year. He was like I said, he's the first black man to play a professional football in Germany. So Ghana was the first country to play a professional football in Germany.
Wow.
Yes, we have this history there.
Wow. I never knew this history.
Yeah.
That Ghana was the first country to play professional football in Germany.
Yes, in Germany.
Scarecrow, this is a big time history, man.
Yeah.
And we should be proud of that.
Yes.
The first country.
Yeah, to play professional as the first country African came to play. Yeah, the first African country to play football.
And who was the person?
Charles Kumi Jemfi.
C.K. Jemfi.
Yes. The first African player to play professional football in Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And it was sponsored by Osajifo Dr. Kwame
Nkrumah and Ohinijan. Let's say the government of Ghana. Yes, who sponsored him. So when he played from 1960 to 1961, then he came to Ghana in 1961 and take over as the head coach of the Ghana Black Stars.
Okay.
And
the dying Black Stars.
Yes.
Now.
So when he took over 1961, 1 year, then Osajifo and Ohinijan invited Real Madrid, the Los Blancos, to come and play friendly match with Black Stars. Because, like I told you, we because of Ohinijan, we had the hosting right to host the 1963 African Cup of Nations.
Sure.
So Osajifo invited Real Madrid to come and play friendly match with Black Stars as a test for them to see if they can match up to the
international world.
Yes, the international world, or the continent. So when Real Madrid came, they came 19th August 1962.
Okay.
It was Sunday, and they played the match. Alessandro Stefano, Puskas. We have a lot of quality players. You understand?
Sure.
Puskas, all of these players, they were top class players in Europe. But that time, Black Star players, they only play in Ghana Premier League. You understand?
Sure.
So it's to tell you that the experience was not there. But do you know that we were leading Real Madrid, the Los Blancos? Ghana was leading them 3-2.
Because the commitment was there.
Yes. Before Asamoah and Abedi Ayew Pele, Ghana's top scorer was called Edward Akwa. That day he scored 2 goals. Brace, he scored two goals in 1962, 19th of August. Almost 30 to 40,000 spectators went to Accra Sports Stadium to watch the match.
And it was full up.
And we played 3-3.
Wow.
Yes. Last minute. Then Real Madrid equalized it. Then it made 3-3. It was 3-2 against Real Madrid. The European champions, the La Liga champions, they also won as Club World Cup. So they are the world champions.
So that means that Osajifo had a vision for the Black Star.
Of course.
Because to have a vision, you need to, the way he did it.
Yeah.
He trained CK.
Yes.
Brought him back.
Yes.
Took over, invited Real Madrid to test the visibility or to test the strength of the players.
Yes.
Before he could launch them into
African
the
Cup of Nations 1963. And we won it in 1963. Ghana hosted and won. The first Black Stars captain was called Agrifin, Edward Agrifin. He's from Cape Coast.
Let those who do sports, that Scarecrow is saying that the first Black Stars captain, he's called Edward Finn.
Agrifin.
Edward Agrifin.
Yes. He was the first Black Stars captain. Yeah.
So the first Black Stars coach is Edward Agrifin. Coach is Edward Agrifin.
The
first Black Star
coach
coach
C.K. Jemfi.
is C.K. Jemfi.
And the captain,
let's put it on record.
Yeah. The coach is C.K. Jemfi. He was the first man or the coach to win the African Cup of Nations on 3 occasions.
I'm thinking of how the country will be like.
Yes. He won.
That 63 we win.
Yes, African Cup of
Nations.
Oh, Ghana was sweet. And
trust me.
Yeah, he also won in Tunisia 65.
So he won 63?
65. And he also won Libya 82 under Rollins.
That is the same CKJMV.
Yes. He's the only person who won the cup on 3 consecutive times before Hassan Shiata of Egypt equalized his record in 2008.
Yeah.
Hassan Shiata also won Mali 2004. Hassan Shiata also won Egypt 2006. Hassan Shiata also won Ghana 2008. The Ghana hosted during the Kunkufor's regime. And CKJMF won in 1963. CKJMF won the African Cup in 65. Tunisia 65. He won it. And if you look at both of them, they have the same record. CKJMF won it on the home soil one time, like 1963, he won it in Ghana. But 65, he won it in Tunisia. Libya, 82, he won it in Libya. And Hassan Shiata of Egypt also won the Mali 2004 on a different soil, Mali. But Egypt 2006, that was the fourth time we qualified for the World Cup.
Yeah,
he won it. Then he also won in Ghana 2008. So they have the same records together. They are 2 local coaches in the African soil who has won the most prestigious award for 3 consecutive times. CKJMF made the first history.
You know my problem?
No.
So that means that all the touting of Ghana Black Star, that we are this, we are that. From 82, we have never won it.
No. So even Black Stars won the cup, I was not even born because I was not born in 82. You understand?
So most of the young ones have not. I was born by then, but by then I was young. I was just 3 years old.
Yeah, so you don't have the feeling.
I have not even seen it.
Sure.
So those that we have are the older ones that have seen, but the younger generation have never seen Black Star won any trophy.
Yeah.
And they are playing as if, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's something I want to tell you and every Ghanaian who is watching me now. If people say money is a motivating factor for Black Stars or something, or to motivate the players, it's never true. I want to tell you how Osajefo and Ohinijan collaborated and motivated the Ghana Black Stars before they were able to win not only the African Cup of Nations. We went to Olympics, 64, Japan. We won trophies there.
Okay.
Even Commonwealth. And there's this record I have to also say. Ghana was the first African country to win medals at Olympics in 1960 in Italy, Rome.
1960?
Yeah, Clement Isaac Cote, he was a boxer.
Yeah, Isaac Cote, I know
yes.
Isaac Cote.
He won a silver medal. So Ghana, we have a lot of record. That is why I was telling the youth of Ghana that they should talk to President Mahama so that they can even attach me to the Ghana Black Stars. Because before we say we have won 4 cups, Black Stars, we have won this cup, we have people who lay down their life for Ghana football.
And even none of the current footballers who are playing have even seen CKJMV before.
No. He died in 2015.
Yes. None of them knows Agrifin.
Yeah. They've never even visited their family house.
And none of them even have a feel of the African Cup.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, you see, the way I read from them, it makes me put my shoes and my body and my mind always into their positions. So when you do that, you become patriotic. You feel them that, no, even this time, that time, look at today, the pitch
Those
of
times,
Ghana.
Yeah.
Look at Ghana's pitch.
Those times I watched one of them, even the football boot they were wearing.
Yes.
It wasn't up to standard.
Yeah. So Osajefo and Ohinijan made the Black Stars a strong and formidable team in Africa. So even when countries want to when countries gain independence from their colonies, they invite Black Stars to come and play a match with them. So when Kenya gained independence in 1963, they wrote a letter to Ohinijan for Ghana Black Stars to come and exhibit the Ghanaian brand of football to the Kenyans. Look at how they wrote the letter.
Wow. So we had a special brand.
We scored Kenya 13-2. Jomo Kenyatta was in the stadium, the president. Jomo Kenyatta was
and even now, Comoros is beating us.
Oh, we couldn't even qualify for African Cup of Nations. Ghana, the first country to win medals at Olympics in Rome 1960. The first country to play a professional football in Germany in 1960. Fortuna Düsseldorf, Charles Kumijemfi.
So this current crop of Black Star players and their coaches, Scarecrow, do you think they can take us elsewhere?
No. They cannot go even Kaswa. Talk less of Togo.
Because then why do we even struggle and go to the World Cup just to squander money?
It's just politics. You know, it's politics. They just use politics into our football. But they spoiled everything. But before I go on to these current leaders, I want to say how Osagyefo used to motivate the Ghana Black Stars. I want to say this so that people will understand it's not about money or something like that, but it's about how wise you are, the knowledge you have to put people into, good positions. So when we qualified for 1965 in Tunisia, Osagyefo never went with them to Tunisia. But when they qualified, Ohinijan brought all the players to the Flagstaff House. They crossed all the 7 gates to meet Osagyefo. And when they met him, he said, Ohinijan, take the boys to the African Cup of Nations. Then he told the boys, go and bring the cup. If you bring the trophy, I also have something in my heart, then I'll give you.
We are streaming live on TikTok now. We are streaming live on TikTok now.
Radio Top Africa.
Yes.
So you can follow Radio Top Africa now.
So follow us now. We are streaming on our TikTok channels. So follow us now, and let's have a conversation. Follow us now and let's have a conversation. Follow us on TikTok and let's have a conversation. That is where you can send messages across. That is where you can, if you have any submission, you can join us and we will give you the platform to talk. So follow us now and let's go. Scarecrow, let's go.
I don't see it. So, like I was saying, how Osagyefo used to motivate the Black Stars players. It was not about money.
Okay.
Yes, but it was about how wisdom and how intelligent you are. So when they qualified in 1965 in Tunisia, they went to him and he told them that they should go and bring the cup. So when they bring the cup, whatever he has,
he's going to give it to them.
He's going to give it to them. That means no qualifying fees, no appearance fee, no winning bonus. You can win
per diem.
No. You can win all the matches to the final. If you don't bring the cup, he will not give you anything. I want to repeat it again. I said when they qualified for Tunisia 65, they went to him at Flagstaff House. They crossed all the 7 gates to go and meet him at Flagstaff House. And when they met him, he said, go and bring the cup. Whatever I have, I will give you. That means no qualifying fees, no appearance fees, no winning bonus. If you don't bring the cup,
you have nothing to get.
You are zero. You are zero. You understand? So,
let's go.
So it was this is how he used to motivate the players.
Okay.
You understand? So that he can put them on their toes and he can put the spirit of patriotism inside the players. You understand?
Okay.
So it was not about money. It's not about money, but it was about commitment and patriotism. That is why he tried to put the players on their toes and yeah. So I don't believe that money is a motivation factor.
But it's like the current crop of Black Star players. Scarecrow, if you don't give them money, even when we went to is it the last match before we played Mali? The last match before we played Mali, Chad.
Yeah.
I mean, the reports coming in were that the sports ministry was supposed to give them 10,000 per player.
Yeah.
But that day he said he's going to give them 5,000 as winning bonus. That necessitated why they played the way they played.
Okay.
So this current crop of players believes that without money, they can't play good football.
Yeah. And I don't blame them. It's our politicians who has indulged that in them. Because the only president who came and blast us was good was John Ajokum Kufuor in 2006.
That was when we went to the World Cup.
But he only qualified us to the World Cup. But even that, Black Stars was not on top form in 2006.
Sure.
Because in African Cup of Nations, we were sent out in Egypt 2006. But President Mills was the only person who lifted the image of the Ghana football once again.
Okay.
Because in the 2009 FIFA Under-20 World Cup, we won it. Under-20 World Cup in Egypt. Yeah. President Mills was the first president to win the Under-20 World Cup in Egypt.
Okay. Yes.
In 2010, we also went to African Cup of Nations in Angola. And Ghana was able to reach finals. You understand?
Sure.
Yeah, we reached finals and we lost to Egypt. I think. We lost to Egypt. We lost to Egypt. Yeah. And even that same 2010, we also went to South African Cup, World Cup in South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa 2010.
Yes, South Africa hosted it, and it was all through President Mills' government. And if you check the things I'm outlining here, during President Mills' time, from 2009 to let's say 2008, we voted on 2008, so he took over office in 2009. So 2009 to 2010 to 2012 when he died. I think he did much better than President Mahama.
Okay.
In terms of football. Yes, from 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012.
But people also believe that President Mahama is making Ghanaians enjoy football.
Through which way?
But now
during his time, we pack money inside plane, then we send the money to Brazil. During his time, there were blows inside a Black Stars camp at a World Cup in Brazil 2014. You understand? But during President Mills' time, we never saw that in our national team. That time, the sports minister was Rashid Perpo.
Rashid Perpo.
And I like him so much.
He was here. Rashid Perpo was here. I think about 3-4 months ago, I had a chat with him.
Yes, Rashid Perpo, very fantastic sports minister.
Yeah,
he took us to Angola. He won the trophy for us in 2009. 2010, we went to Angola African Cup of Nations. We reached finals. 2010 South African World Cup. Just a little mistake, like we were in semi-finals.
Yeah,
you understand. Is to tell you that President Mills knows how to do administrative work. But when he died 2012 and President Mahama took over, everything became mess.
So when it comes to football, you believe that President Mills,
yes,
the late,
this Fourth Republic,
has done better,
yes, than all
President
of them.
Mahama and even
Kufuor.
Okay.
The fact that he took us to World Cup 2006, President Mills did more than him.
If you have any opinion aside what Scarecrow is saying, you can push it across. So Scarecrow is saying that in this Fourth Republic, his best when it comes to football is the late President Mahama.
President Mills.
Sorry. So Scarecrow, what advices are you going to give to our current crop of Black Star players?
For me, I don't blame them. about the money issue, because it's our leaders who are pampering them with those kind of advice. You understand? Win, I'll give you this. You know, they have...
And they also take some. Let's take it that the management team...
Yes, also take some of the money.
Sure.
Not only the playing body. You understand? So I don't blame the players. I blame the entire football fraternity in Ghana. You understand? If there's work to be done, then we must start from the head to the toe.
Okay.
We must reveal the players who died or show commitment for Ghana football. Like I said before, we say we have won 4 cups as African Cup of Nations or something like that as Black Stars. We have people who lay down their life for Ghana football.
Sure.
And these people must know them. Because when you know, then you are playing, then you need money, you want to ask for something. You remember that, no. C.K. Jemfi didn't do that. People like Reverend Osei Kofi, he's still alive.
He's still alive, yeah.
He didn't do that. People like this can be called to the national team to advise our players.
But you see, at times, people also believe that, you know, the management team that manages the players, the players are taking winning bonus of $10,000. And the management team that follows the players takes the same $10,000.
Yes.
So if the player says that we are not going to take $10,000, the management team will also lose $10,000.
Yes.
So the management team would even rather push the players to take the money.
Yes. That's why I'm saying that it's the football fraternity. We need to do something about it. It's corruption, big corruption, because Osajefo never did this with the Black Stars. In 1965, when they were going to Tunisia, they passed Italy.
Yeah.
And that time we have this gramophone, a power.
Yeah.
That time it was raining that time.
Yeah.
And Reverend Osei Kofi, when they saw one in Italy, they said, oh, he told Ohinijan that he need one of the gramophone. And he told him that let's go and play the match. When we win and we are coming, I'll buy it for you. And Ohinijan also used some tactics to also motivate the players. So he sometimes tell this guy, Idedakwa, that if he score 1 goal, he's going to give him £5.
Okay.
And he also tells Robert Mensah,
the goalkeeper.
Yes. That or Idodansa, that if he is able to protect the post without conceding a goal, he will give him £5. Just to motivate them, you understand?
Okay.
So when we went to Tunisia, we went to finals with Tunisia. And you know, Tunisia, it was host nation. And that time to host nation, they have this kind of some support from the referees. You understand?
Sure.
Yeah. So what they did was that Ohinijan brought telegram. That time we don't have this email and this kind of things, you understand?
Sure.
So he brought a telegram from his pocket that when they went to final, Osajifu wrote a telegram from Ghana that when the Ghana national anthem is being played for them in Tunisia, he is also standing on his feet at the Flagstaff House, singing the Ghana national anthem with the Black Stars players.
He's with them in spirit.
Yes, so they should never disappoint him. They should make sure they come home with the ultimate, which is the good. Look at such of inspiration. So Ohinijan brought the telegram from his pocket. I don't know if it was true or not, but he just pulled up a paper that Osajefo sent them this telegram this morning that when the Ghana national anthem is being played for them in Tunisia,
he's also on his feet,
singing the national anthem with them in Ghana at Flagstaff House. So they should never disappoint him. So when we went to Tunisia, Tunisia was leading us. And the ball came to touchline. And Reverend Osei Kofi went there and took the ball. He wants to throw the ball in. Ohinijan came from the VIP to the popular stand. And he asked him, Osei Kofi, why you don't like the gramophone? You don't like the gramophone? Like in our local dialect, he said, gramophone, ompana.
Yeah.
Ompana. Then he said, oh, Masa, I understand. Mate. He went there, his 2 touches bring equalizer to Ghana. And we won the match ahead of Tunisia. You understand? Look at such of motivation. And he also made in not Olympics, Commonwealth Games, 1962. this guy, Makahe. He was our track and field runner and also high jump.
Okay.
He wanted to set a record, but he stepped on disqualified place. So they disqualified him. The first one and the second one also. So the third one, the Ohinijan stood up and walked from the VIP and came to the popular stand. And he also clapping hand. Hey, don't step on the team. Don't step on it. Don't step on it. I've made a blank check of £5. Make history and come for the money. And Makahe, he said, okay, boss, I understand. So he never stepped on it. He was doing it, but he didn't know that this was the problem that is causing him. Then they are disqualifying him. So when Ohinijan came down and told him that don't step on it, he never stepped on it, and he made a record in Olympics. Makahe.
Osajifo never dies.
No. He never dies.
So as I rightly said, on 21st of this month, it is Osajifo 116th birthday.
Sure.
And Radio Top Africa, in conjunction with CPP in the diaspora, led by Scarecrow, we're going to do a good celebration for Osajifo. And we're going to ask questions about Osajifo. So make sure you listen to our programs, because all the histories are going to be said here. And we're going to pick the questions from the things that Scarecrow says. If you are able to answer them rightly, there is a gift, a parcel for you on 21st of this month. So be on board, be ready. The numbers will be sent on our platforms for you to get to know that this is what is going to happen. So on 21st, we are going to do that, and we are going to make sure that we basically do things so that you know that Osajifo still lives. Scarecrow, what are your last comments so we can take leave of our people?
Okay, my last comment is that I think we need to restructure our football, not only the national teams, because now we are not like we don't. Nobody fear us on the continent again.
No, we are not fear. I said even what is their name? Comoros.
Yes, Comoros. Yes. I'm even talking about our club side, because the last time Hasselfolk was down by 6-0 by a Moroccan club. You understand? So when we go to Africa, because we don't produce worthy champions, we bribe referees, all this kind of, we beat referees. So when you do this kind of things and you went to the world stage, you cannot compete with them.
Sure.
Because you didn't won on a good note. Mm-hmm. You bribe some officials.
Your way out.
Yeah. So when you meet at the world stage, you cannot do anything. So I think we should take corruption out of Ghana football. We should try to revive our football and also follow the ideology of Ohinijan, who was the first director of sports. And he also became FIFA Executive Committee member. And he was also the vice president of Confederation of African Football, CAF. And let me say this thing. He also helped. You see the slot that Africans have at the World Cup now.
Okay.
I think now it's 6 or something like that.
Yeah, we have 6 slots now.
Before we don't have.
Okay.
In 1966, Ohinijan made the whole Africa boycott the 1966 FIFA World Cup in America.
Okay.
Because FIFA brought some like
restrictions.
Yes, not even restrictions. It's like a program or policy that Oceania, Asia, Africa, we need only one representative.
Okay.
Oceania is different continent.
Yeah.
That is Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and you understand?
Yeah.
And if we come to Asia, we have Japan, South Korea, China, India, Nepal, Bangladesh, all this, you know. And if we come to Africa, almost 54 states.
Yeah.
And you said these 3 continents together, you need only one team.
Representative.
And Ohinijan said, no, this is very pathetic. Then FIFA is pushing out. FIFA is trying to push Africa out of the tournament. So he used 1 month to write letter to all the African countries that they must boycott the 1966 World Cup in USA. So Ohinijan, the slot that we have today as 6th slot in the World Cup as African countries or the continent, it was through Ohinijan's policy that he brought that. He made sure that he put the leaders in other African countries on their toes to boycott the FIFA World Cup so that we can have many slots in future. And today we have a lot of slots. Ohinijan brought that. He made sure the whole continent will boycott the 1966 FIFA World Cup, and truly it happened. He did that.
Wow.
Ohinijan.
Wow. So Osagyefo, you did well. Ohinijan, you did well. Scarecrow is scrolling the history, and that he's saying that per the slots that we are having now, Ohinijan played a critical role in Africa having 6 slots at the World Cup. Thank you for coming, Scarecrow.
Thank you too.
What are we doing next week?
Yeah, next week we are going to talk about Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Because it's Osagyefo's birthday.
Yeah.
We are dedicating next week basically for projects of Osagyefo. So let all the Nkrumahs, we're going to run flyers. If you see our flyers on your pages, just be throwing them out there. On our Facebook page, you see the flyers. On our TikTok page, if you want to get to us, you can get to us through our Facebook or our TikTok channels. If you want to contribute to the show, if you even want to sponsor this show because it's Osagyefo's birthday, we are open, because we want to run some t-shirts with Osagyefo's picture in front so that we can give it out. So if you feel like you are an Nkrumahist and that you want to support us with 20 euros, you want to support us with 50 euros to run t-shirts, you want to support us with 100 euros to run t-shirts, our doors are open. Get to us on our Facebook pages, and then we'll pick them and run as many t-shirts as we can so that people can get to know who Osagyefo is, what he stands for, what he did, and that he never dies.
Sure.
So get to our Facebook pages and let's do that to support the great man of our times. If you support great men, you will one day be great. Yeah, that is what I believe.
Sure.
Thank you for coming, Scarecrow.
Thank you.
I still remain your servant, Otabel Jr., and I'm out of your way. Meet again on Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Greetings from Hamburg. My name is Teresa Edu from Akwaba Travel and Tours Hamburg. If you want holiday packages,